All right, so the technique is here. You hold the head and you put the whole thing in your mouth.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Okay, here we go. I'm grabbing it.
Today, our Mekong Delta adventure continues, along with our quest to learn more about Vietnam's coconut cult.
There was a guru out here. He created this coconut religion. Do you think it's possible to live just off of the coconut?
You know, he did it and survived.
He did. Well, he died after 3 years.
Last time, Lam and I enjoyed a Mekong feast. Wild birds, fried June bugs, and grilled rat meat.
Cheers.
A Mekong local gave us a hot coconut cult tip. He suggested going deeper into the Mekong to the Ben Tre province.
Have you heard about this coconut people or the coconut religion?
Just a few decades ago, the coconut congregation built this. A temple on a floating island and the answer to all my burning questions.
All this is from that guy.
From the founder of the religion.
That's crazy.
Today, we're exploring the unending bounty and beauty that is Vietnam's Mekong Delta, including the king of extreme jungle food, a worm that thrives on these coconut trees.
From the inside, all this has been chewed up.
Along the way, I may try my own luck at this coconut religion.
Oh, it's refreshing. It's got electrolytes. Is that Gatorade?
But first, breakfast. Ben Tre province, with a population of over 1.6 million, this is its metropolis. Each morning, the day begins with this sprawling market, where vendors proudly display their offerings.
Your fruit looks magnificent. Why no coconuts though?
This is the homeland of coconut. Everybody has coconut, so I don't think it's a good business.
The Mekong Delta is an agricultural miracle. While the Mekong only accounts for 10% of Vietnam's landmass, it pumps out more than a third of the country's crops and 60% of its shrimp and fish, and maybe frogs too. Down the street, pork chops and broken rice for breakfast.
I saw in the back the lady was beating the meat. Did you see that?
Yes, if you do that, you actually soften the pork. Texture will be much better.
They've been doing this for 15 years, with no name and no signboard. Just food good enough to keep locals coming back.
I'm looking at this plate. It's very busy. What is your strategy when you have so many foods here? What do you try to do?
Of course, I'm gonna pick the one I like the most, pork skin.
Oh,
The foundation of this dish, broken rice. Fractured rice grains, perfect for soaking up fish sauce.
do you put fish sauce on everything?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Toss on pickled daikon and carrots, then the pork chop. Pork chops are marinated in sweet, sticky fish sauce and beaten before grilling. Next, the egg. Then a sort of egg and mushroom loaf called che.
It's kind of like a Mekong quiche.
Pork skin, and finally a sort of green onion and fried pork fat dressing. All this for just over $1. How's that for a $1 menu?
We got some rice, some pork skin right here, and let's go for it.
All right.
Just the fish sauce and rice is already good enough. Fish sauce doesn't taste like fish at all to me. Does it taste like fish to you?
Of course, a little bit fishy.
Want to jump into this steak? Oh, I love it. It's like so thin, and then you can see it's just caramelized on the outside.
Wow.
It's a perfect breakfast. See how I look angry? It's because I like it so much. I can't control it. I want to learn more about the coconut religion, its people, but there's a conflict of interest here. If I change my whole diet to just coconuts, how can I have a food review show? It's a big problem.
Today, I risk it all, taking on the coconut lifestyle and seeing if this superfood can heal my body and soul.
I think for me, this would be a good way to find some peace.
To get some help, we're headed to the headquarters of the Mekong-based YouTube channel Dan Da Min Tay. This This three-person team highlights the most delicious and unique food in Vietnam's Mekong. The channel's host, we, will be our guide.
Guys, this is perfect. I've got coconut water from an actual coconut. I've got this.
Coconut paper, we call it coconut paper.
After being here just 5 minutes, we can already see the versatility of the coconut in action.
I'm gonna try this out.
Wow. Giòn quá, so crunchy.
This is good stuff. You guys made this yourself?
Cái này là mình tự làm ở nhà luôn. Yeah.
Maybe coconuts do have all that I need. Coconut water, coconut paper. Here in Vietnam, they even make a coconut caramel, the result of boiling down gallons and gallons of coconut water.
And yet another use for coconuts.
We use the caramel for, like dyeing the color for meat, when you marinate the meat.
It's not all the way finished, but I do want to try it. It smells like caramelized coconut sugar. Oh my God, that is so sweet. It's like molasses, like coconut molasses. Wow, that is full of flavor. Syrupy, that's a powerful flavor.
If this all goes well, maybe instead of being a coconut follower, I could be a coconut leader.
Can you ask him what he thinks? Does he think I could be a leader of some coconut people?
Anh Quý nghĩ sao về vấn đề này? Anh thấy ông có tiềm năng không? That guy, has done a miracle. He can live on coconut. I think that he's doubt about your ability, your capacity. So I think like when people look at you, they don't take it seriously. Good enough.
With all the coconut has to offer, I'm still missing some protein, but perhaps there's a loophole.
Do you think it's okay to maybe also eat coconut worms if you're part of this group?
So he said that he's not so sure, but at least he can show you where the coconut worms are.
All right, good enough. Let's do that.
As our hunt begins, we is searching for coconut trees with dying leaves. They just might be infested with coconut worms.
Are the coconut worms eating the coconut or are they eating the tree?
The worm gonna eat the youngest part of the tree near the top because that is the softest part. The maximum we can get 100 of them. 100 of them.
So he's got a cleaver here and he's starting to take off some of these branches. Okay, I'm gonna take a peek in. I see ants. I think we're gonna have to strip back these branches. Maybe this is gonna reveal it right here. And nothing. This tree is like an onion. We're just kind of peeling the layers back. We don't see any coconut worms yet, but this is the part they've been chewing on. From the inside, all this has been chewed up. It's just soft and kind of nasty, but no worms yet. We're like 8 layers in at this point.
One more try.
Well, there's not much deeper to go on this tree.
Đi hả? Còn con nào?
So they used to be in here?
Yeah.
Look at this, a handful of what inside has become mulchified. They basically have been rotting the tree from the inside out, and they're no longer in here. I think they ate everything they could from this tree.
For this tree, it's too late. The worms have already reached their adult form as the coconut weevil, and they're in search of more food.
If you look inside a healthy tree, this is what it's actually supposed to look like.
That tasty inner part of the coconut tree trunk, something that humans can eat too.
You can eat this?
Yeah.
It's just the inside of the coconut? What? This is what the coconut worm is eating. Okay, I'm gonna try it out. It doesn't have that much flavor. Okay. It's like pure fiber. When would you eat this? If you're starving to death?
We use it to make salad.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
It's like styrofoam. But coconut worms fucking love it.
Yeah.
The hunt continues, and it's clear that this is not going to be easy.
So right now, he's listening inside the tree to see if there's any scratches. Did he hear anything? He didn't hear anything. I found this chainsaw. Do you think this might speed things up? Yes.
Selling coconut worms is illegal in Vietnam. The government doesn't want to encourage the spread of this pest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at what we found.
But there is still a coconut worm black market where independent sellers can earn up to $1 a piece.
You can see it's got an insane, huge mandible. Its mouth here, it can bite you. And the purpose is to gnaw. It's eating through the inside of the tree, turning it to mulch. Before they turn into an adult, into a weevil, they just take them out and they eat them. And that's what we're doing today. It's a win-win. Okay, we get to save the tree. Well, maybe this tree is pretty fucked.
After more cutting, more digging, and more collecting, we've amassed enough coconut worms to satisfy me for a lifetime. Time to dig in.
As we look down at these worms, I mean, they have a little kind of a disturbing way of moving.
Correct.
I noticed that one is completely shedding its outside skin. So that's fun. We just got back from hunting all of these worms. We've got about 50 worms here. I think we should start right now eating it with the fish sauce. Are you pumped?
Not really.
That's normal.
We're gonna add some MSG as well. All right. Yes.
Do you just eat the whole thing?
Là mình ăn nguyên con này
Crunch
luôn
the
hả?
head?
Mình bỏ cái đầu ra hả?
Mình nhai luôn.
Nhai luôn cái đầu.
Nó giòn lắm.
We eat the whole thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Okay, here we go. I'm grabbing it. I'm holding it. Oh gosh, the way it moves, it's like pulsating in my hand. Mo, hi, ba, yo, with enthusiasm, everyone. How you doing, man?
We need to like
Crunch the head. Yeah, crunch the head so it doesn't bite you.
Thấy sao?
phải nuốt á.
Nước đại hả?
Done. Not bad.
Chắc không có, ăn gốc quá không có được cái mùi gì quá.
You know, like it tastes juicy.
The
But you
taste
know,
is good, right?
the texture is so weird.
The texture is pretty weird. I mean, it just tastes like chilies and fish sauce, as far as I know.
Yeah, I think it's better because we have this. But if you ask me to eat it along without this one, there's no way.
Dude, very proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. From here, we're gonna cook these in two different ways.
All right.
We're gonna grill them, and we're gonna, what's the other one? Pudding?
And
Jelly?
also,
Two skewers. I just feel like you guys can each have a skewer, and I'll just watch you guys.
you watch. Come on, you hold it. It doesn't look appetizing at all. You know, look ugly and scary.
How dare you? This is another culture's food. Oh wait, this is your culture's food. All right, that's fine. You can say that. All right, should we try it out?
Sure. Better than the raw one for sure.
That skin, the skin is so thick and leathery. Oh, another one, thank you. The inside, it explodes. It's got a kind of smoky, nutty taste to it. My bro, wouldn't you normally eat some beer with this?
Honestly, I don't think anyone around here is eating this as a regular part of their diet. Coconut worms seem to be some kind of manly Mekong Delta drinking food. The perfect partner for a Bia Saigon.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for having us here today. This guy, he chopped, do you see, he chopped down like 3 trees.
Yo.
We have our final specimen here. But honestly, it's not about the food. And in fact, even if we didn't eat it, it wouldn't matter because it's about camaraderie and friendship. The skin has ballooned up and become translucent, and the rest of the body's inner part has become a squishy tube on the inside, kind of yogurt filling with the crunchy head on there. Please join me. Cheers. Oh, we're doing it.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
There you go. A bit different from, you know, the grill one.
Oily.
Oily.
And of course, the head is still very crunchy. I think any of this food, it just feels weird because it's a bug and you know it's a bug. But if you just got more used to it or if you ate it from when you were young, no big deal. It's a good snack. But I think you have to have beer, right?
Không nói. They can handle it without beer.
For me, somebody who has potential to join this coconut religion, I think I could do it. I think I could handle the coconut religion as long as I can eat some of these delicious coconut worms.
Okay.
To bring strangers from opposite sides of the planet together to eat coconut worms. Next time on our Mekong Delta series finale, I bite off more than I can chew, taking on the Mekong Delta's most extreme eats.
Laum, thank you so much for being an incredible guide, as always. Laum is a one-trip guide from the company called One Trip. One Trip is the highest rated tour company in Vietnam, doing tours from north to south in all major cities, including Hanoi, Nha Trang, Da Nang, Hoi An, and Saigon. You can experience food tours, adventure tours, and more. To learn more about One Trip, check out the links in the description down below. I will see you next time. A peace.
Mo Breaker.